The Stanley Cup playoffs were expected to begin on April 8th. However, due to the coronavirus suspending the NHL season, we'll have to wait at least a couple months to determine who's going to hold the Stanley Cup. However, in these situations, sometimes all we have to do is speculate not only is the season going to begin again, but just what happens if the season starts with the playoffs. I decided to run a simulation of the Stanley Cup playoffs over the last few days. To ensure fairness, I used a model that cut the standings off after 68 games. I ran my bracket through simulations on NHL 20. I used the latest rosters to account for trade deadline acquisitions, used real life line combinations, and looked through injury reports to gain logistics on when certain players would return. There were many storylines that came out of this simulation, one of which being Tyler Seguin leading the Dallas Stars to the Western Conference Final. I actually managed to talk to a Stars fan to figure out what it would take to replicate this situation in real life.
Well, I think the only way that would happen if their young defense played probably their best game every game and their older players kind of played back in their prime, they would all have to play their best game each game because they're not there quite yet. So I think normally for them to get there, they would have to play their best game each and every night.
There were other interesting storylines in the simulation as well, one of which was the Nashville Predators upsetting the top seed in the West, the Colorado Avalanche, in the first round. Another was the Tampa Bay Lightning being swept out of the first round for the second straight year, this time at the hands of the Toronto Maple Leafs. However, it would ultimately be the Vegas Golden Knights that would reign supreme. They defeated the Eastern Conference champion Boston Bruins 4-1 to win the Stanley Cup in just their third season. If you want to see similar content like this, follow me at Instagram at TheSportsNerdSpeaks. There will also be a companion article to go along with this that will be released in the coming days. Check that out at thesportsnerdspeaks.blog on WordPress. Until then, I'm Derek Hegna, signing off.